Welcome back to Snowflake Learning. We have successfully created our stage, and also uploaded a file through Web UI to the internal stage. Let us upload a couple of more files, which we will use in copy command. To do that, navigate to the demo_internal_ stage, which is under Demo Schema. Click on plus Files button, browse for the files, finally click on Upload. The selected files are now in Snowflake internal stage. From here we can copy them to our database or schema. To do that, we use a very important SQL command, the copy command. In this case, we are working with file named supplement sales. It is a CSV file that contains sales data like product, units sold, price, etc. Before we can load it, we need to make sure there is a table in Snowflake, ready to hold this data. Please note that, structure of the table, should match with that of CSV file. Here I have constructed required SQL, which matches the CSV file columns. We are going to create a table called sales, and place it inside our demo_db database. Let us go ahead and run this command. Once it is executed, you should see the new table appear in the demo_schema schema. And of course, at this point, it will be empty. If we try to query it now, we will see there is no data yet. Now we are ready to execute our first copy into command. For both external and internal stage, copy command remains same. Let us take a look at the basic structure of this command. We start with copy into, followed by the destination table, and then specify the source, in this case, our stage. We use the ampersand symbol for stage path. We are not using the fully qualified stage name here because we've already selected it in our context, but you can absolutely include it if needed. Next, we specify the file format. While the stage already has a default file format associated with it, we can override or reinforce these settings directly in the copy command. In our case, since we are working with a CSV file, we will say the field delimiter is a comma, and the file contains a header row, so we set skip_header equals 1, to make sure the header doesn't get loaded as data. Now let's go ahead and run this copy command. Command executed successfully. Let us run select query, to check the records in the table. Here is the output. In the copy command, right after the file format, we can add a files parameter and list the specific files we want. We can include more than one file separated by comma if needed, but here, we will just load this one. Let us try that. You will notice something interesting, nothing gets loaded. Because Snowflake tracks metadata, on which files have already been loaded into a given table, and it skips them by default. This is a smart feature. It prevents accidental duplicate loads. If we want to reload a file, we should have to either modify this behavior, or clear the metadata. But for now, let us just drop, and recreate the table, which resets everything. This can be done by executing the create or replace command which we executed earlier to create the table. Now with a fresh table, we run the copy command again, and this time, the file is loaded as expected. Perfect. All rows were loaded successfully. No errors. If we query the table now, we can see that the data has been successfully inserted. In addition to specifying exact file names, we can also use wildcard patterns with the file's parameter. For example, using something like sales, it will match any file containing the word sales. Let us run the list command again, to confirm there is file name containing sales. There is just one file that matches our pattern. Before running this command, let us recreate the table to avoid Snowflake to skip the already uploaded file. If we run the copy command using the wildcard pattern now, result is same as earlier commands. So that is the basic structure and behavior of the copy command. As a bonus, Snowflake also allows us to transform data during loading, which can be extremely helpful for pre-processing. We will explore that next, in the upcoming lecture. Thanks for joining this session.